Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Jovita. Cheers. I am drinking on a white. Quite tasty. But hopefully, you guys have been having a wonderful week thus far. Um, it's been a rainy day today where I am. I'm not sure where everybody else is right now, but it's definitely been a rainy day here. But it's been a wonderful week, and happy to be here. Happy to see you guys. Life is just good. Life is great. Um, I'm just still on cloud nine. So I had just a wonderful time with family this weekend. So I'm just still on cloud nine. But anyway, so for those of you who don't know me, let me go ahead and introduce myself. Hi, Renee. I am Jovita, and I help single moms go from feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, and alone to devising a plan to build and cultivate her network and her net worth so that she can reduce stress, find time for herself, and live a life full of love and abundance. My overall mission is to empower women to live confident, authentic lives unapologetically. So today, I couldn't really find what today was, but what I did find out, you guys know that it's National Sickle Cell Awareness Month. And I know there are many things that's going on, but it's like one of those diseases that we don't know much about. So I encourage each and every one of you to learn more about the sickle cell disease because it's very prevalent in our community. And sometimes we don't even know if we have the trait or we have the disease. We just don't know. And then when you cohabitate, not really cohabitate, but when you get together and you create life, both of you have that trait or just one or the other. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but I do know that I was told if both of you have the trait, then there's a potential that your child could have sickle cell. So I encourage each and every one to just go ahead, get tested, find out if you have the trait, if you have sickle cell disease. By now, most of us should know. I know that babies get tested, it's mandatory. So you should at least know what your child has. Hey, Shanika. So just go ahead and do that. Just let's educate ourselves on things we do not know so that we can pass that on to our children so that they can know just what's going on with them, and like how when they choose a partner, this is something to think about, because it's important. I mean, it's just important. Just long as they know, then you can prepare for it. Also, it is Better Breakfast Month. That was quite interesting in itself, right? Better Breakfast Month. Like I told you, there's a month, a day for everything. Intergeneration Month. Intergeneration Month. For those who don't know, intergeneration means that's just everybody bring together families, just togetherness, all ages, not just one age group, just all ages coming together, all generations. It is also Sexual Health Month. So I need you guys to learn about your sexual health because sometimes we don't think about our sexual health, and that's important. And oh, by the way, if you pick up In Between the Sheets, pulling back the cover to enhance your sexual experience, you will learn a little bit on sexual health. So I say go ahead to Amazon.com and cop your copy today and get one for your friend too, and your sister and your cousin, everybody. Also, it is Self-Improvement Month. And I think that is even better because every day we should want to improve ourselves, right? So that's what I have as far as the national days are concerned that I found out and just wanted to share them with you guys. So today's topic for Wind Down Wednesdays is I am providing tips to help increase your net worth. Tips to help increase your net worth. And I want you guys to know that I am by no means no financial advisor. I'm just giving you information that I use to help me increase my net worth. So you take it, leave it, pass it on to someone who may need it, just share it or not. But it's some beneficial information because we don't think about our net worth all the time. We really don't think about it, and it's something we should think about. And when you really look at the numbers, you might think you're worth 1.2 million, but when you really do the math, you find you're only worth about 300,000. So what I'm saying is it's good to know your net worth, so figure that out as well. And it's also good to work to increase your net worth. So I have about 5 tips that I'm going to share with you guys today. The first one is track your money in and out. Track everything that goes in and out of your accounts. Track every single account that you have. You just need to track everything because you need to know what comes in, what goes out, and where you stand financially. You don't need someone to tell you this because if you don't know it yourself, at least the basics, someone can easily screw you over. So no, track what comes in, track what comes out, track like all of the things you pay out, all your bills. You just have to track every single thing. And you don't have to be anal about it like I am, but I suggest that you be at least I want to say anal, but I don't want you to really be anal, right? But at least be knowledgeable of what you have going in and coming out. Know where your money's going. You know it's coming in, but definitely know where it's going. The second thing I have for you is live within your means. You do not have to splurge. You can save for things that you want. You definitely can do that. Just devise a plan and work towards that goal and put a little bit away. That's why it's important to do step number one, track your spending in and out so that you know what you can and can't do. And if you know there's this big item that you want, then you can just see what's going in and out and see how you can save just a couple dollars here and there so that you can get that big item and just live within your means. The third thing I have for you guys is save for a rainy day. Have that emergency fund. And I don't know about you guys, but I really wasn't taught much about an emergency fund. Although I know that my parents had it, but we didn't talk much about finances except for maybe saving for retirement and managing your money, paying your bills on time and stuff like that, and looking at a budget. But as far as the saving for like a rainy day or an emergency fund, I didn't know. So I'm learning that, and I've learned it. Not that I'm just learning it, but I would like to share that with you guys because we don't do that. And that's something I think we all could learn to do. Just say, because you never know what comes up, especially you homeowners. Oh my gosh, things come up. People with your cards, things come up that are unexpected. But to have that fund to the side to know, like, okay, I have this money to use in case there's a rain day. And if it grows, it grows, it grows, and it grows, that's awesome. So when you do have like a major thing that happens, or even a hospital bill or something, when you have that major emergency thing that you did not know that was going to happen, that you couldn't plan for, then you at least know you have this cushion. So I say definitely save for rainy days, save for those emergencies. The fourth thing I have is build up your savings. Build your savings up. So not only are you saving for that rainy day and emergency fund, but build your savings up to do like some fun things, vacation, retirement. Just save, have a savings. Just save as much as I'm telling you, it's just as important because then you can do a lot of things that you want to do, like those big ticket items you may want to purchase, or just something that you really want, or someplace you really want to go. Just save, build up your savings, build it up. So in case you get laid off, at least you have like 3 to 6 months of, your expenses already saved up. Then you're not really like in a panic. You know what I'm saying? So build your savings. And the last tip I have for you guys is to invest. Invest. And I say that, but one thing I did leave out, get yourself out of debt. Because if you're in debt, this stuff is going to be a little bit more difficult and challenging for you to do. But the goal is get out of your debt first. That's why you need to track what comes in and what comes out. And so you can know, so you can plan to get out of your debt, because once you get out of your debt, your net worth increases. It just increases because you don't have all that debt, taken away from your total net worth. So just get out of your debt if you have debt. I'm not saying everybody has debt, but if you have debt, go ahead and try to get out of your debt. Pay that stuff down, make a plan to do it, get rid of it, and be done with it. Use credit wisely. But those are just like, yes, Terry, invest outside of your 401k. I definitely agree with doing that. I say do that. That's my advice. I know I've done it. I'm doing it actually. But yes, Don't rely solely on your 401k. I will tell you that right now. Learn that. Find something outside of that to invest in outside of that, because you don't want to just have just that. You want to have ways to have you want to build wealth. And it's good that you have your 401k that's coming from, your job and all of that, but you also want to have something else. And it can be like a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA or even an annuity. There are many ways that you can, save and invest outside of your 401k. And if anyone has, any more questions about that, just contact me and I can point you in the right direction to, where you need to go, who you need to talk to, and all that good stuff. Contact me at info@jovitaandmiller.com, and I'll be glad to send you that information. But definitely, to recap, tips to help you increase your net worth: track your money in and out. Definitely get yourself out of debt. Save for that rainy day, that emergency fund, because you just never know what comes up. Build up your savings and definitely invest wisely. Like Margie said, just invest wisely, because you have to be smart about all of that. And we don't know what we don't know. And I'm just sharing with you guys just what I do know. However, like I said, if you have questions or anything like that, just after this, just definitely contact me and I will definitely get the answers for you or point you in the right direction that you should go. But again, I thank you guys for joining me tonight on Wind Down Wednesdays. Hold up. If you have not registered to vote or know some young folks who are 18 and above who have not registered to vote, let's please get them registered to vote, because we need everyone to go out and vote in this election. Elections are definitely important on your local levels. And if you don't think your voice matters, it may not matter in my mind. It may not matter in the big scheme of things in the presidential election. However, those congressmen and women that you put in office, that matters. Your vote definitely counts there. Those local politicians, like your councilman, your school board, all of that stuff that happens on the local level, your vote matters. Your vote matters in the presidential election too. Don't get me wrong. But most people just come out to vote in the presidential election. And what I'm telling you is change begins on the local level. So you definitely need to pay attention to what's going on in your communities for the local level, so that you can vote appropriately and get the right people into Congress and up in DC, so they can really work like how you want them to work for you. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, don't forget to vote. Don't forget to help people register to vote. And I will see you guys next week for Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Jovita. Talk to you later. You guys are so welcome, and I thank you all for joining here and on the replay. Love you guys. Bye.